for game one. Back with that after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. On the hill for the Reds, Cooper Taylor.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different off-rates. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Ready to go here in game one. Now the third baseman, number 11. And a pitch. They say you win. And the 0-1. There's a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Check swing, and he held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Got him swinging. One gone here.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Kicks and deals. Ball one there. On the ground, and that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Here's the speedy catcher, Ryan Robinson. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. And that ball is gone. A solo shot, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now, number 48. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's the strike. And that one almost got him.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Check swing, no appeal. 2-2. The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
3-2. Payoff pitch. That one the other way. Hauls it in after a long run. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Matthew Mason. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Garrett Irwin. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And the righty deals. They say you win. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this. this a lot of times early. Once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
One down, base is empty. Back up the middle and a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling. Velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. Staying in the game on defense, Nlcs Marte taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Here's Harper now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very...
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. That one felt good, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
And now it's Manny Machado. There's the strike. And now the 0-1. Out towards left center. Irwin settles under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022 he became an all-star. That one ran inside, almost got him.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. Rogers was the first big leaguer from the Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And there's 2 down.
Batting it, the second baseman, Ozzie.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
And the batter now, Brent Rooker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Righty delivers. There's the strike. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marte under it. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Brandon Newman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Bounce to the right side. To first, and he beats it.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Man at first, number 69 now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Just missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Sliced hard but foul. Mason truly unique when it comes to pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not. Not the case with him. He throws a knuckleball. It's not considered his primary offering, but when you're talking about trying to mix things up, he'll toss it in there. Fly ball down the line. Rooker on the move towards foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
And the key for him is balancing and using that knuckleball pitch in the right spots, because it is a nasty pitch. As long as he just continues to keep hitters off balance, he can have success with not having a high velocity fastball and going to that knuckleball.
Well struck left field. Rooker going back on this one. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And it's off the wall. Cut off, now a throw home. Tag, not in time. He scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's the power speed combo. Cooper, Taylor. Big time power. First offering misses the mark. And again, really unique because so few guys in history have thrown the knuckleball when it wasn't their primary offering. Green, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Stepping in, number 15. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. This one high in the air to left center. Chisholm moving under this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. Run scoring double here for the Reds. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 11. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Number 7, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Strike two. That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next is the catcher, Ryan.
And here is Ryan Robinson. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Robinson measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former National League MVP. Now the 0-1. Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Here's a 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 1. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Denny.
Number 2.
And the pitch. And strike one to the catcher. And that's through there for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's some real power at the plate. Garrett Irwin. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a laser base hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In the box now, no balls and a strike. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-1. Slice down the right side. Irwin stands at first with 1 out. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Nlcs Marte. Marte, in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-0. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and they still trail it here 3-1. As we go to the top of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 48.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Taylor back to work. That misses off the outside edge.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
And a foul ball, 3rd base side. And that misses off the outside edge.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The next offering misses. Now 3-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this one. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The 1-0. That's in there.
1-1.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Irwin gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now designated hitter, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 1 so far. Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jamison Tyone. Strike 2.
Well, it's so great to see him put together such an awesome career when early on he had those issues with his knees, if you remember, and we were wondering if that was going to hurt him long term. Kind of a thin kid, but he started to grow into his body, and that man strength has come over the years.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. The next pitch misses. And that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First time up was a pop out. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one lifted to left. Irwin moving under it. And the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 1. Bottom 4, here's a big power threat. Brandon Newman. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
This one popped up. Albies should have this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, number 69.
Number 69, the next to hit for the Reds. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Green.
And now here is Nick Green. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rooker on the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman.
Siggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound, Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
And the 1-0. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
2 balls, no strikes.
The pitch.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Here comes a pitch. This to center field. Marte has a beat on it. And there's one down.
The left-hander, number 25.
Brent Rooker will hit next. Flied out his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
On the ground right side. Takes it himself. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Number 11.
So the lineup flips over. And stepping in is the speedy number 11. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike one. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Slow roller to third. Throws to first. That's out number 3. And the Cubs are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Reds DH, Cooper Taylor. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
And that's in the dirt. And 1-1. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. This place is absolutely loving it. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's a speed threat, number 15. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And takes low for ball one.
They just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Right-hander kick steals. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 1-1. That clips the corner.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a pitch. Ground ball left side. Slings it across. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, number 2.
Denny, the next to hit for the Reds. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 1-1. And that's a strike. Next one misses. Now 2-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm under this one. He's got it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4. Garrett.
So the batting order turns over. Garrett Irwin, the next to hit for the Reds. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. That one fouled off. Ball to strike.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
That one ripped. Chisholm going back some more. At the wall, can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. And he's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Grant Irwin, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. Righty to the plate. And delivers outside. The 2-1. High fly ball right field. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Reds claw back with this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark, stepping in the long ball threat, number 7.
Number 7.
The pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the righty deals. And ball one. That one finds the corner. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Cooper Taylor departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Daniel Norris.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now at the plate, Ryan Robinson. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And it's fouled away.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2, and that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Number 48 digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No outs. Runner on second. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. Robinson around third. In there safely. And they lead by 3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Move to first, and he's back in safely. Harper, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former home run derby champ. That clips the corner. Here goes the runner. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Row cut off, now to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 6-2.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and he just misses. Machado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 32 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And now 2 balls and a strike.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
Next offering is outside. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. In the air to left center, Irwin gliding to his right. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And next for the Cubs, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Bahamas. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Irwin puts it away, and there are 2 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Next to hit, Ozzie Albies. Norris, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Ozzie Albies goes the opposite way. His second home run of the game. It's 8-2.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Freddie Peralta. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Brent Rooker. First pitch just misses. And here it comes. Upstairs. There's a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
The 2-2. Number 11 to bat next. The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. He blasts one out to right, and they add on. It's 9-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now here is number 11. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. And another ball. The other way. Nice grab.
Generally not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nlcs Marte. And a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering upstairs. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one catches the zone. 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Brandon Newman, the next to hit for the Reds. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with one gone. Number 69, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Here's the 0-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. The throw to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the seventh here in game one. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 2. And welcome back. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, number 7. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. The wind of the pitch. Now he breaks his bat. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. And up next for Chicago, Ryan Robinson. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, number 48. And that's in there for strike one. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering misses. Ball 2.
1 strike.
There's a strike. And he deals. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they still lead it 9-2. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 7th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nick Green. And there's a foul ball. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Pretty much the last guy you want to hit. Now you got to try to control the running game because you know he's usually thinking about swiping a bag or two when he's on the bases.
Taylor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Green on at first, nobody out. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Denny, the next to hit for the Reds. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. 1 run is in, and that one is off the top of the wall. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Garrett Irwin getting ready to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Runners tagging from second and third. Man, is he fast.
That is so fun to watch.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. 1 run is in, and it's off the wall. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat.
Smash to the left side. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Newman. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 9-8.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
That to right. Harper has a beat on it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready to begin the 8th. And
The right field number 3. Right.
now the right fielder, Bryce Harper, Alexis Diaz. On to pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Spencer Strider up and loosening in the pen. And he dodges that fastball. Inside, backs him off again. Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
And a sac bunt here. And he barehands it. To second, there's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. The tag. Got him. Triple play. Wow. So how about 3 for 1? It's a triple play and an unorthodox one at that.
Well, I'm not even going to try to break this one down.
Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th.
The second baseman, Nick.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Green. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Cody Hoyer.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
That's a big moment in this game. It puts the tying run on base, and now we're going to see how he responds out there on the mound.
Pitch out, but no action. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That's hard hit in the line. And gone. A 2-run homer, and they grab the lead. It's 10-9.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the first baseman, number 15. This guy with light tower power. Line drive, base hit. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Jordan Holloway.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
At the plate, Denny. That one hammered center field. Back there. and out of here. He blasts one out to center, and they add a couple more. It's 12-9.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive.
That one is absolutely belted. And brings it in at the wall.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Rooker makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Now the third baseman, Brandon Newman. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. Leading off, Ozzie Albies. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for him. Spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Spencer Strider.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
High fly ball out to center field. Irwin under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. Strider, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. First offering misses the mark. Movement in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fouled off down the right side. The pitch. That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The line to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 11. In there for strike 1. Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Well, our scorecards are a mess after this one as we look at the final line.
Yeah, we're going to have to break out that old graphing calculator of yours for this one, Boog. We saw a ton of offense.
I don't think that's how a graphing calculator works, Siggy. 12-9 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying